What's up guys, it's Frozenhelm, and welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. In the last episode, we did the Dude's Paralogue and had the closest finish ever. Today we're doing chapter 6 of the Blue Lion's Maddening mode playthrough. So, while I was off screen, I did some battles, and it's kind of huge because now everyone is in intermediate class. So that's nice, I guess. Except Ingrid, because you know, I didn't have enough intermediate amount. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I didn't know if I did it off screen or I was gonna do it. I don't know. So yeah, they're all in intermediate classes except Ingrid because I don't have an intermediate seal for her, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to buy one next month. But anyway, now that we have that out of the way, let's first do supports because I think we have a bunch actually.
Your Highness, I have a little favor to ask of you.
Of course. How may I be of assistance?
Well, I was hoping you could tell me about my father. I imagine he was a very different man at home than he was at work.
Ah, so you wish to hear about the Gustav that I knew. As you know, he was a knight who served the royal family since my grandfather's reign. To me, he was a teacher of martial arts and tactics. He was someone I depended on since I was a small child. But he was also a very stern and strict instructor.
That doesn't surprise me. He was much the same at home. He'd chide us if we made mistakes, whether it was with cooking or even how we spoke.
Is that so? Funny. I suppose in front of his family he felt the need to demonstrate proper etiquette.
Wait, are you saying that's not how he was around you?
Even all these years later, there's something I recall with perfect clarity. It happened in the autumn of my 11th year. Before the break of dawn, he woke me suddenly. Said he'd heard a disturbance and had me grab my bow. Then he set me and a fellow pupil loose on a dark mountain. Our only directive was to go catch a deer.
Oh yeah, a bow. I do not have you training in bows, Dimitri. I mean, I don't know.
As you well know, autumn in the capital is very cold. Now, imagine being up on the mountain at night with no idea what might jump out from the shadows. That, in a nutshell, is the Gustav I knew.
So Gustav just played tricks on. Wow. Gustav just bamboozled Dimitri. Oh my god.
I can hardly imagine that. He was completely different with me.
I recall one other defining detail. He used to speak of you at every possible opportunity.
Really? What would he say about me?
Are you sure you want to know?
Oh my
There's one story
god.
you used to tell from when you were very small.
It's the same thing. Dimitri's getting revenge for what Annette did in the last support.
No, stop! It's probably too embarrassing to bear. Is it?
Perhaps.
Look, I'll promise to forget the stories he told me about you if you return the favor. Deal?
Yes, that seems the only thing to do. It's a promise.
Dimitri gets payback for what they did in C support.
Ah, I think I get it. So the Sky God got into an argument with the Earth God. Then Dusker was created?
To oversimplify it somewhat, yes.
There's something so mysterious about it. There are only mountains separating us from Dusker, but it's like a completely different world. This has been so interesting. I've never learned so much about it before.
There are not many left to pass on the legends of Dusker.
Really? That's a shame. It's almost like when someone dies, or a family line ends. I think a place is only truly destroyed when there's no one left to remember it. You should tell more people about Dusker to keep it alive.
That is a strange thing to say.
Oh? Why do you think that?
Dusker is forever the enemy of Fargus. No one cares about our culture or history.
I'm different, though. I don't know anyone who was killed by the people of Dusker. I don't hold a grudge against you, and I never have. Didu? Is this recipe from Dusker?
You don't care for it?
No. I was actually surprised by how much I enjoyed it. Would you teach me how to make it soon?
But it seems I am ever the teacher with you, and seldom the student.
You're right. I'm so sorry. I have an idea. My mother taught me to bake the perfect sweets to go with tea. Would you like to learn how to bake them? It's a secret Martritz family recipe that's been passed down for generations.
House Martritz of the Empire. I thought they were no more.
It's true. My father's family was wiped out in the Empire. I'm the last living descendant.
She's so happy about it.
Are you certain you wish to impart such precious memories to me?
Of course. Now that my family's gone, I'm the only one who knows the secret. The sweets would vanish from Fodlan if something happened to me.
I see your point. Yes, I would like to learn.
She was just so happy about, oh, my family died, I'm the last one. Oh my god.
Sylvain! Good timing. There's something I want to say to you.
Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? Did you spot me sneaking back in this morning? Or is it about that girl who got mad I kissed her
Oh my
sister?
god!
I can explain either way.
What? Sylvain, what the heck? Oh my god. Sylvain's antics never cease to amaze me, really.
No, I'm not here to get after you about those things. Surely other people have that covered. What I really want to talk about is your behavior during our training sessions.
Oh no.
When we're sparring, you're always passing on great opportunities to get the edge on me. It's almost as though you're going out of your way to make me think you're incapable.
Nah, I just like giving other people the spotlight.
Uh-huh. It's not that you took something I said to heart about how you don't have to work hard to be good at stuff and how that isn't fair?
I did take those things to heart. We're friends, right? I'd be sad if you started to hate me. There's just one thing I want you to remember. Guys like me, who hate hard work and sort of get by on our wits, it all falls apart eventually. I'm smart enough to know that. So I respect people like you. I mean it.
Oh, is that sincerity? It's kind of creeping me out. It's just so unlike you.
Huh?
When you say nice things like that, I can't take joy in beating you. I want to beat you when you're at your best. That's why it bothers me so much when you don't try your hardest against me.
Let me put this a different way. I've always been treated like I'm special, and I'm not. At least, I don't think I am. I'm just tired of people thinking they know what I can and can't do. When everybody expects something of you, or envies you, it's kind of suffocating. I'd rather people think I'm dumb. Well, I mean, I can still be pretty dumb.
At least he knows it.
I have to admit, I have a hard time understanding where you're coming from. Just know that I want you to keep being great at everything without trying. If you stop being that way, I won't have any competition.
Competition, huh? I like the sound of that. Where the heck were you when I was growing up? If I had someone like you back then, I think I may have turned out different. And better, I mean. Anyway, I'd love to chat more with you. Would you like to grab some tea with me, or?
Oh, sure thing. The very next moment I'm free. For now, I need to get to my magic training.
Oh, I see. Some other time then. I look forward to it, Annette.
But that's their last support, so I don't know if they ever have that tea time.
Goodness, Hilda, you look worried. Is something the matter?
Oh, Mercedes. I was on my way to the greenhouse to water the flowers, but I have a meeting with the professor right now, so I'll have to be quick.
It must be urgent to call you at this hour of the morning. Go see what the professor needs from you. I can take care of the flowers.
Oh, are you sure? Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, there is Hilda.
It's no problem at all. Let me take the water from you.
Thank you again. I'll see you at lunch.
Right. I'm off.
Oops, my meeting with the professor was tomorrow.
Yep.
Anyway, thanks, Mercedes.
Yeah.
Still no Mercedes. All she had to do was water a few plants. I didn't think it would take this much time. It's almost noon. Maybe I'll go see what she's up to.
And that's the last of that. Perfect.
What's taking you so long?
Oh, Hilda. Is your meeting with the professor over already?
Yes. It's almost lunchtime. What are you still doing here?
Lunchtime? I hadn't realized how late it was. After watering the flowers, I noticed that the greenhouse was in need of some tidying. I must have gotten a bit carried away. It's so pleasant working in here.
Oh, pleasant. Sure. You're such a kind person.
He says it so like condescending. You're such a kind person.
No, it was my pleasure. Anyway, shall we head to the dining hall?
I should have just done it myself. Waiting for her was so exhausting.
What do you mean waiting for her? Who said you had to wait for her?
What was that, Hilda? Come along, I'm hungry.
Coming! What should we eat?
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. Actually, hold on. I didn't show you. See this? It's the banner where Hilda's name is. It's blue now instead of green. She's in my class now. I actually did recruit her, which is why she has Steel Axe Plus and Training Axe Plus, and they have uses. They've been used. So yeah, she's in the class now, and she's probably the only one I'm going to be recruiting. So yeah, there's that. So get used to seeing her. Anyway, the last support. Oh, this one's good.
Ooh, you're keeping your room really tidy these days, Hilda.
I'm pretty good at cleaning, I found out. I guess I was being lazy before. I figured that if I left it to somebody else, I might lose another vase.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed you guys their C support, but basically in their C support, Annette volunteered to, she didn't volunteer. Hilda asked Annette to clean her, Hilda needed to clean her room, and Annette volunteered to do it, and she kind of made a bigger mess than it was, so, yeah.
I'm sorry again about that. And about all of the other things I knocked over too.
Yeah, the shelves and the chairs and my clothes and my makeup.
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. I put everything back, didn't I?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know, Annette, you should try to be a little more selfish.
That was a quick change of subject.
You said how hard you've been working not to disappoint your family. You cleaned my room, or tried to, because I was feeling overwhelmed. You're always taking on other people's burdens.
You might be right. It could be nice to do something for myself sometime. But if I hadn't tried hard for other people's sakes, maybe I wouldn't have tried at all. I might not have made it this far. So really, I don't regret a thing. Who I am now is the sum of everything I've done.
You're so soft-hearted, Annette.
You really think so?
I didn't mean it as a compliment.
Oh my god.
I just thought of something you can do for me. You can take a nap with me.
Oh yeah, and here's where I think it gets good. I know that there is fanfics of this right here. I am telling you, there are fanfics of this right here. I actually saw a picture, a fan art of this right here.
A nap? But I'm not done with my chores.
Yeah, I could use a little shut-eye, and it feels nice to snuggle up with someone. So, why don't we lie down for a bit?
Are you sure it's okay to nap right now? I still have stuff to do for the professor.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Later I'll help you with your stuff, and it'll be done in no time.
Oh, fine. Just for a bit. The sunlight coming through the window is awfully nice.
Isn't it? Nothing better than a nice lazy nap in the middle of the day.
She does this all the time.
It really is relaxing.
I love how her eyes are wide open. That's great. It's just all this sleepy and their eyes are wide open. Just staring into your soul.
Already dozing. She must have needed this nap really bad.
And yet her eyes are closed.
I'm feeling a little drowsy myself. Sleep well, Annette.
Oh my god. There's a lot of things going for that support. And like I said, I saw a fan art of it. It's actually pretty good. But it just goes to show that supports are great. Anyways, I think I've done everything I need to do. I need to check inventory, not that. Do I need to repair the iron bow. Jeez, it's actually getting pretty low. Blacksmith? No, repair. Shiz iron bow, and there you go. Nice. Do I need to repair anything else? Maybe it's training gauntlets? The dude's training gauntlets? I mean, it only gets one smithing stone to do it, so. I mean, I might as well. These are good. That's good. Okay. Oh yeah, I also need vulneraries for the chapter ahead. Alright. Without further ado, let's begin. Where should I save? I'm gonna save here.
We still don't know where Flame is. But we can't give up. Not until she's found.
Professor! Your Highness! I just heard a scream in Professor Yuritsa's quarters.
Oh yeah, Professor Yuritsa is just a professor that's been hanging around for some time now. He's not like actually like leading a house or anything, but I think he was the professor that was lined up to be the next one until Byleth came along, and now he just sat there in the monastery just standing around being edgy for about 5 chapters, and then this happens.
Yuritsa. Ah, the combat professor with the mask. He has always been rather suspicious. We must hurry.
Yeah. He wears a mask, and he's edgy. That's really all you need to know, honestly. Uh-oh.
Isn't that... Professor Manuela!
Professor Manuela! Please wake up! Professor Manuela!
She's still breathing, but she needs medical attention immediately.
Look! Do you see Professor Manuela's hand? It's like she's pointing at something.
I see it, behind that shelf. Could it be a secret passage?
Uh-oh.
What is the meaning of... Wait, is that Manuela? What happened here? We must take her to the infirmary immediately. You, don't just stand there. Help me carry her.
Of course. I'll return shortly, Professor.
Do you think this is related to Flame's disappearance?
I mean, I don't know how it couldn't be. I mean, she didn't wander off or anything, right? Like, she wouldn't be someone to just wander off without telling anyone, like Seta says in the beginning of the chapter.
What should we do, Professor?
It looks dark. Dark in there.
Oh, you've always been scared of dark places, haven't you, Annie? But don't worry. The professor and I will protect you.
There are sounds coming from within. If we're going to investigate, now is the time.
We'll be okay. I'm sure of it. Are you ready, Professor?
And you don't give you a dialogue option to say if you are. Oddly enough. Or like a nod or anything.
What is this place? It's so... Ah! I see someone. I think they're unconscious.
And she smiles about it. And her bah is like the scariest thing. Like, if you have voices on high volume and you hear that, you'll actually be scared, I'm telling you. Oh no.
Yes, I see Flame. But who is this other person?
Does it show in the log? No. you saw like a redhead next to Flame, right, in the back of the picture. Maybe another student got kidnapped too. Who knows?
Professor! Someone's coming from farther in. That's Scythe. Is that the knight who attacked the Holy Mausoleum?
That sword. You must be.
It sure is.
One of us will die. The other will live. I will enjoy this dance of damnation.
I mean, you're right here, Death Knight. You can... I don't know, like, you can probably crit, like, Annette or Mercedes or some other weak unit, like, right now. You know that, right? You're just standing there. Anyway. I'm going on tangents of Fire Emblem characters not taking their chances to kill people. Because they never take their chances to kill people when it's most opportune. So yeah, this is the map. And yeah, see, now he's over here for some reason. He's oh, I'm just gonna go back. I was just talking to you a few seconds ago, but now I'm just gonna go all the way over here, and I'm just gonna retreat in my little cell right here. Okay. That's nice. That's real nice. Anyway, as you can see, I do not have Dimitri on this map. You cannot bring Dimitri on this map, as you can see right here. You can't bring him. So yeah, that kind of sucks, because now I'll have to train Dimitri in like an auxiliary battle or something. But whatever. But yeah, here's the map, and it's a kind of confusing layout, but basically what it boils down to is a small group is going to come up this side. Yeah, these are warp floors, and they basically warp you to another one. So it's like Sabrina's gym from Pokemon all over again. So there are many sets of these. I think I remember which ones go where. This one goes here, obviously. You can take on this Armor Knight. That one goes here, so you can take on this Archer and this Archer. This one goes here. This one goes here. This one, I believe, goes here. This one goes here. I think. This one goes here. And this one goes here. I think I have it right. I'm not sure, but I think I do. Anyway. So it's kind of a confusing layout, but the gist of it is that a small group goes up this side to take on these archers, while another group goes up the west side and takes on these enemies and goes over here. So, the conditions for this map. You either defeat the Death Knight or everyone else, and you have a 25 turn limit. So, this is kind of a long chapter, so if you want to get all the treasure, you will have to be very quick. But I don't think the enemies here are that bad. The worst part is the mages, I'd say, because they have 16 speed. Yeah, these mages are actually kind of troublesome. And all of these are avoid floors. This room is like covered in a void floor. So yeah, be careful with that. Also, this room is covered in a void floor. And this room has Wardwood, but Wardwood isn't too bad, because you're probably picking off these mages in here with bows anyway, so it's not too bad. But yeah, be very careful when opening this door, because as you can see, the Death Knight does move. So if you open this door and you just sit here, the Death Knight's gonna hit you, and he's probably gonna kill you. So since I'm lucky enough to have Sylvain as a Cavalier now, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to open this door and use Kanto to get back so that only this guy can hit me or something, and the Death Knight can't. Because if the Death Knight hits you, you are dead, because he is buffed from the last time you've seen him. Yeah, 21 speed. So yeah, I don't think I'm taking him on in this chapter anyway because of the turn limit and the fact you encounter him so late. I don't think I'll have enough time. If I do have enough time, I might, but I don't know. I really don't. Anyway, let's do this. I'm going to position myself. Okay.